Yesterday, 7 NBA championship matches were held. You can see their results on the screen. Below, we will tell you more about each of these matches. The first match from our review was between the Toronto Raptors and the Detroit Pistons. Toronto Raptors dominated Detroit Pistons in the game with a final score of 95-91. You can see the match statistics on the screen. The best players in the match were Pascal Siakam and Marvin Bagley III. Pascal Siakam scored 29 points, and Marvin Bagley III scored 21 points. The second match from our review was between the Miami Heat and the Charlotte Hornets. The Charlotte Hornets claimed victory over the Miami Heat with a final score of 108-103. Match statistics are shown on the screen. Tyler Herro and LaMelo Ball were the stars of the match, scoring 33 and 19 points respectively. Next match was between the Indiana Pacers and the Orlando Magic. The Indiana Pacers emerged victorious in their match against the Orlando Magic with a score of 121-108. You can see the match statistics on the screen. Miles Turner was on fire with 24 points, and Franz Wagner had an impressive 21-point performance. Next match from our review was between the New Orleans Pelicans and the New York Knicks. The New York Knicks secured their win over the New Orleans Pelicans in a thrilling match with a final score of 128-106. Match statistics are shown on the screen. Brandon Ingram was the leading scorer with 19 points, and Julius Randle wasn't far behind with 28. Further in our review, the match between the teams Denver Nuggets and the Memphis Grizzlies. The Memphis Grizzlies beat the Denver Nuggets in a nail-biting match with a final score of 112-94. You can see the match statistics on the screen. Nikola Jokic was the top scorer with 15 points, followed closely by Ja Morant, who scored 23. Next match from our review was between the Boston Celtics and the Philadelphia 76ers. Boston Celtics dominated Philadelphia 76ers in the game with a final score of 110-107. You can see the match statistics on the screen. The best players in the match were Jason Tatum and Joel Embiid. Jason Tatum scored 18 points and Joel Embiid scored 41 points. Further in our review, the match between the teams San Antonio Spurs and the Utah Jazz. The Utah Jazz claimed victory over the San Antonio Spurs with a final score of 118-102. Match statistics are shown on the screen. Jeremy Sochan and Lauri Markkanen were the stars of the match, scoring 22 and 27 points respectively.